Hello, everybody, and welcome to the San Miguel Brief, a space for everyone and especially for our English speaking community. I'm Maria, and today we have important local updates from San Miguel, so I hope that you are really waiting for this episode and for this program because you want to know what is the updates from San Miguel, if there is something new, or as we were promised on the last episodes, that today we're going to show you more international news and of course more important updates from San Miguel. So with this on mind, let's begin with the exchange rate. The US dollar is currently priced at 60.37 pesos to buy and 17.50 pesos to sell. These figures may fluctuate through the day changes in global markets and local economic factors, so it's a good idea to keep an eye on updates. If you are planning to exchange money or make an international purchase, checking the last rate can help you to make a smarter financial decision. So there you have it, once again, our exchange rate. So we really hoped that you are glad just to have this information just over there for yourself, so you could be better in your purchases, or maybe if you are planning to make something international. As we always say, this is something important that we are sharing. And remember that in the social medias of Radio San Miguel, you can also find this reels and shorts when there is this important information and updates from San Miguel as well, and there you could see the exchange rate. So it's just something really important, and there you have it, our beautiful host, that is Carlita over there. So it's something really beautiful that you just go and watch it, and of course there is the subtitles, so you won't miss anything. It will be at the morning and at the night with our host, that is Josue. So just stay tuned at the social media, but of course we are here into the San Miguel Brief just to give you the updates. So now let's move on to the weather, because right now San Miguel is currently sitting all around 21 degrees with a soft breeze flowing through the streets and creating a very pleasant atmosphere. It's a lovely day overall, so it's bright, comfortable, and perfect for enjoying some time outdoors without the heat feeling overwhelming. And for tomorrow, we are looking at a colder start as the early morning, but very cold, because we're going to have temperatures are expect a bit about 6 degrees. As the day progresses, the temperature will rise until 18 degrees by the afternoon. So it's really refreshed, so it will be as fresh in morning as well. So give a warm, enjoyable day, but maybe it is not that warm than other days, so it's going to be kind of cold. So just keep a light jacket and make whatever you think that it's perfect for you in the early hours or maybe at the night. So right now we are just having kind of cool in these moments, and for tomorrow we're expecting that the temperatures go more louder. So just take precautions, wear something comfy, and of course we are in February, and in February we're still having this kind of weather. So just go outside, enjoy our beautiful city, drink a lot of coffee or maybe tea or maybe ponche if you are here and you love the Mexican spirit of the Christmas and you still want to have that little taste on your life. You can make ponche, or maybe go to the market and start buying like these little plates where you can find all the fruits and all the species that you need for making this ponche in home. So it's something really beautiful, because once again, this is nothing terrible, but it is important, because as the temperature is getting low in these days, well, we have more sickness, we have more flus, and right now we are just having that on our homes, or maybe with a friend, or maybe at the work. So just put that on mind. And right now you're watching our WhatsApp, that is 415-296-4668, when you can send us a message if you want to report something, if you want to announce something, if you notice something kind of weird, or that you think that is not okay, or maybe something that we all want to know. Just send us a message, take a picture, give us all the information, and that's more than enough so we could have it here at the San Miguel Brave. So now moving on with this episode, today is the International Day of Cancer. So of course it's something that we really care about, because there is a lot of people outside passing hard times and rough times about these circumstances. This is one of the circumstances that took away more of our loved ones, more of the people around the world. So this is just a fight to have a better solution that for everybody, because this attacks any kind of person with a lot of different economic and with a lot of different perspective in here in Mexico and all around the world. So this is just constantly a fight, and of course this is nothing great. This is something that we suffer. The persons that have it, of course, they do the most, and the person that is around these people, because we know personally, I have so many family members that already passed away about these circumstances. So it's nothing to just take in serious way, because this is a special day, because it's something that it's really kind of hard at the same time. It is nothing easy. So of course our hearts, our minds, everything is with you, with your families, with your family's members that maybe are passing into this situation of, you know, somebody. We know that it's kind of hard. So that's why we have a special video for all of you. Today we observe International Cancer Day, a global reminder of the fight against one of the worst leading causes of death. This day is not only about raising awareness, but also about encouraging prevention, early detection, and access to treatment for everyone. Cancer affects millions of families each year, yet any cases can be prevented through healthy lifestyles, regular medical checkups, and early screen nights. Advances in science continue to improve survival rates, but education and support remain essential. International Cancer Day also honors survivors, reminds those we've lost, and celebrates the dedication of healthcare workers and research around the world. Together, through awareness and compassion, we can help build a future where cancer is no longer a life-threatening diagnosis. So in this video clip, this is just like a hug in words for everybody that's passing this situation. And of course, there is just kind of ways that you could make just to go and have all these early checkups, so you could already know if you are kind of on a rough circumstances, if you need to just go with a hospital, a medical center, so they could give you all the feedback about your situation, talking about your health care. So of course this is something to take on serious, that this is something that we are passing in through a lot of years, and we hope that in the next years we probably have a better solution for everybody, more accessibility for everyone that is passing about the situation, because most of the time it is so expensive. Most of the time you need to have a lot of money just to be good with yourself, with your health care. So of course this is nothing easy in any kind of circumstances or aspect or way that you want to search about it, because it's rough, this situation. So of course we pray and ask for more better solution. And I really thought and I really believe that in the next days we're going to have something better for everybody, with a lot of access for everyone. So now we're talking again that we are just in February, and in February we're just celebrating important things, as you already saw, and you're going to see some of the things that we are already that we already have in this city, that they are set up about this, some Valentine decorations, Valentines. So it's going to be something really beautiful. So I really hope that you like this these beautiful doors with the decoration, and don't worry because this is already coming. So we have a few of them, and of course we're just waiting so you could see more of it. And there is already a lot of our mojigangas. In case you don't saw any about this Valentine's decoration, you always see something really attractive in San Miguel. Hello, everybody from the San Miguel Reef. Here I am just to take a few pictures about these spots, because now we are searching San Valentin's spots in here in the town. So it's something really beautiful, as you can see, where we're going to put your video clips, because right now we have a lot of visitors and a lot of residents that just come to here and enjoy to take the pictures. And of course we're going to search for more spots that has this San Valentin kind of vibe. So let's go and find more. So of course we're watching these beautiful roses and this beautiful heart at the door. It's kind of romantic spot, because of course we have a lot of visitors just taking pictures over there. And there are the mojigangas, so you can go just to the main garden and watch this. Of course there is a lot of marks at the door with kind of hearts, and of course now we have another can with a lot of beautiful flowers. So as you can see, it's something really beautiful. We start having this Valentine's decorations, so I hope that in the next days we have more about the love in our city, that we could feel that kind of vibe. And of course it is something lovely, because San Miguel, whenever you came here, you kind of feel harmony, you kind of feel something unexpected most of the time, that you are kind of speechless, but you could totally feel all this beautiful, friendly town with a lot of love and a lot of harmony. So I hope that in this month of February, and of course February 14, something bigger happened in this city. And now we're going to pass to another news and another video clips that we are having. So I really hope that you, now that you watch this video clips about the people going outside and taking these beautiful pictures, about just feel this harmony, this love. And I mean, it is something really beautiful to just watch and go over the main garden, because San Miguel is so beautiful, and you can have a lot of Instagram photos, and you can find a lot of postcards, because it's something really magical and have this vibe. Like, it's something really beautiful. I can't even say it in more words, but it's something that you need to come here and experience. So I hope that in this special month we have a lot of Valentine's decorations, so you can enjoy it and feel a Valentine's here in Mexico, and especially in San Miguel, kind of particularly different from any other places. So I really hope, and don't worry, you don't need to have a couple, you don't need to have a boyfriend, girlfriend, anything. You could be just celebrating the love and celebrating the friendship, and maybe making new friends, because San Miguel is a town where you can have a social network, new relationships, new beginnings. So I hope that you like it. And now we're moving to a segment, because as we have on the last episode, we were talking about the importance of women in this era. So in 2026, and especially in this day, we are celebrating the International Women's Day in the sports, and of course in these athletic skills that they need to just to show their talent, that this is nothing about gender, this is something about just finding a goal and going for it. So let's see this.
Today we celebrate the International Day of Women in Sport, a day that recognizes the achievement, strength, and determination of women athletes around the world. From local communities to international competitions, women continue to break barriers, redefine what is possible in sports. This day highlights the importance of equal opportunities, respect, and visibility for women and girls in every discipline. Participation in sports not only promotes physical health, but also builds confidence, leaderships, and teamwork. By supporting women in sports, we inspire future generations to dream bigger and compete without limits. Today we honor the athletes who paved the way and those who continue to push boundaries, proving that the talent and passion have no gender.
So now we are just watching this video clip, and I guess that is really important to all of us to have this in mind, because most of the time there is 1,000 people and there's 1,000 events that doesn't believe that a woman can go outside and make an sport or make something right. Yes, I know that that sounds hard, but it is the truth. So with these video clips, we already know and watch all the sacrifice, all the disciplines, all the effort that they make just to be on the top, just to show their talent, just to prove that the woman can make anything and it's possible. So of course, this is the International Day, and it's better just to show their own sports, their own skills, and how the body can make anything that you really want to make. Because most of the time we just say that it is maybe genetics, or maybe that we don't have the time, or maybe that it's kind of hard, or that you don't know where or how to start. But this kind of video clips tell us to ourselves that the only thing that you need to have is just to go outside and show your best that you can. That sometimes it's kind too hard to be perfect, or going with the perfect coaches, or going with the perfect courts, or maybe having all the supplies that you need for your sports. But if you want to prove, and maybe you want to follow this with all your heart, anything could be possible. So this is really important, and of course we are all celebrating. And now let's move on to our section of Heads Up.
Heads Up, this is World Around Town.
Well, here in our section of Heads Up, let's start with the first announced, and we have a guide tour at the library. Discover every corner about this 50th century building, learn about his stories, and of course about the classes and anything that you can find at the public library. And of course, it's important to mention that in the public library there is a lot of free events, a lot of free classes, and a lot of friendship that you could make at these places. So it's something really nice. This guide tour is every Thursday at 11 a.m. and the meeting point is at the library courtyard, and of course your donations support their programs. And now, talking about more events, so what can you make in here in San Miguel? I'm going to start invite you once again to our beautiful fair that we haven't. And this already started. You have 13th of February. This fair is about La Candelaria, where you can find a lot of trees, plants, cactus, everything about the gardens from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. And this is at Seferinos Park.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
So there you have this information of our section of Heads Off, and I'm going to remember you our WhatsApp, that is 415-296-4668, when you can contact us, send us a message, talk with us about your idea. If you want to participate in here into the brief, maybe you want to show the talent for everybody, or especially during this episode, we were talking about the women in sports. So maybe you are planning to make something, or you are a coach and you want to teach a kind of a sport, or maybe that's just an example, because you could be here if you have something to announce, and especially if there is something that could help us to everybody, our visitors, our residents, our San Miguelenses, or maybe just to teach or show your talent, or maybe you want to search and announce to make about a sale garage, anything like that kind. So it can be possible. Just send us a message, you already know, give us all the information, and we're going to give you all the step by step of the things that you need to have before coming up to the show. So it's something really particularly nice, and we're just passing this announce about our fair of La Candelaria, because it's something really interesting. Particularly, they have a lot of things. It is something unusual if you came from another places, and if you are already here in San Miguel, this just happens once a year. So you already have the information, the exact hour and exact location, so you can go. You have until February 13, and I totally know that you will love it. So now let's move on to the national news. And talking about national news, we have that 700 ICE agents are right down from Minneapolis after protest over the kills of 2 U.S. citizens.
Given this increase in unprecedented collaboration, and as a result of the need for less law enforcement officers to do this work in a safer environment, I have announced effective immediately we will draw down 700 people effective today. 700 law enforcement personnel. We have also fully integrated CBP personnel into the ICRO team structure under one unified chain of command, not two chains of command. There'd be one chain of command here. Any large enforcement operation I've ever been involved with, there's one chain of command, and that's where we're moving forward.
So now we are just facing another problem, and of course another situation, particularly about ICE here in Minneapolis, and of course what's going on in Minnesota with a lot of protests, with a lot of conflict over there. So as you saw in the last news that we were passing at the Grammys, there was a lot of artists that just were a pin that it says fuck ICE and go away. So of course it's something that they are just trying to deal with this situation, and now this is getting kind of bigger. So there was a lot of people that were asking. It's kind of curious because now that we are having these new elections, and it's kind of particularly curious that this is happening at this moment. So what can we expect about this information? Of course, we know that we're going to experience more news about this topic. So I hope that in the next days we'll clarify the situation and of course have a better solution for everyone. And with more news, with these temperatures drops, there is now an alert to a cool front of 33. Please be careful when leaving your homes.
El Frente Frío 33 provocará heladas, lluvias intensas y fuertes vientos en la mayor parte del país. Tomen precauciones. De acuerdo con el Meteorológico Nacional, a partir de este miércoles y hasta el viernes vendrán temperaturas de entre -10 y -5 en Baja California, Sonora, Chihuahua y Durango. De -5 a 0 en Coahuila, Nuevo León, Zacatecas, Estado de México, Puebla y Veracruz. Y de 0 a 5 en la Ciudad de México, Guanajuato, Jalisco y Querétaro.
So now with this news, of course, we were just saying this information, this apparently goes over this country of Mexico. But of course, we're just still having an experience this kind of weather. I'm just watching out the window, and there is just a strong breeze, and of course it's cold. So I hope that tomorrow we're still having more changes on the weather, but talking about more warmer. But you already saw what is coming for the next week, so just once again the precautions, you already know what you need to do. Or maybe this is just a better moment to start drinking a lot of orange juices, and maybe wear just the scarves and put the jackets, and just you already know what you need to do. So in case you don't know it, we already passed a lot of things that you could do in this kind of temperatures. But don't worry, because I'm sure that we're going to still pass in a lot of things that you can make for your own safety. And now into another news, Clara Brugada calls one of the media to stop talking about violence in Mexico City. So this is kind of crazy, and I mean, why? Or maybe if we need to stop, maybe they need to make better things for our own safety. So let's see with her own words.
Clara Brugada quiere que los medios dejemos de hablar de la violencia en la Ciudad de México para que la gente no se sienta tan insegura. La jefa de gobierno planteó al más puro estilo calderonista un pacto de bajarle a la nota roja. Según ella, hay una disminución en los delitos, pero no se nota por nuestra culpa, por presentar la realidad. ¿Por qué andamos contándole a la gente lo que pasa realmente en las calles? ¿Por qué este planteamiento de la morenista? Es muy sencillo. Porque la seguridad en la Ciudad de México es un desastre. Chequen este dato. Según las propias cifras del gobierno federal, del 1 de enero a este martes 3 de febrero, la Ciudad de México suma 60 homicidios. Y para darnos una idea, para hacer una comparación, Sinaloa lleva 110 y Michoacán 95. ¿Por qué este planteamiento de la morenista? Muy sencillo. Porque viene el Mundial y hay que poner otra cara. En diciembre, la percepción de inseguridad en la Ciudad de México era de 60%. Esta propuesta llama la atención, porque incluso López Obrador, cuando fue presidente, repitió hasta el cansancio que los medios de comunicación y los gobiernos de Peña Nieto y Felipe Calderón tenían un pacto de silencio para no hablar de la violencia. Dijo que se dedicaban a aplaudir. Contrario a esa crítica, ahora la morenista Clara Brugada retomó la tradición y quiere un pacto, que no se mencione cómo está la Ciudad de México en realidad.
Mira cómo está en la disminución real de los delitos de todas las alcaldías. En todas hay una disminución del delito. No va igual con respecto a la percepción, no. Ese es un gran reto. Y sería muy bueno un gran acuerdo con todos los medios de comunicación que le bajáramos a la nota roja, ¿no? Porque la nota roja sabemos que es lo que atrae a que los medios, porque la gente pues ve la nota roja y es también una estrategia de los medios de comunicación para que la gente los vea.
¿No sería mejor solucionar el verdadero problema? El incremento en los asesinatos, el incremento en las desapariciones.
Well, so you already see this new, and of course we were just asking if it is better just to give a better solution about talking about our safety and against the violence. But maybe there's people in the government just prefer than not posting more news nor posting if there is something that we need to know about the violence, about anything about this kind particularly. So maybe the solution that they just give us is not to post, or maybe not to stop taking pictures and just to live the best that you can. But of course we can't, because the safety doesn't exist most of the cases. Or maybe we just go outside but we don't feel that way, so it is better just to give that solution. But as you can see, that's her response and what she thinks about this topic. So I hope that this change, and in the next news we could see something very different about this perspective, something with hope, something that really help us, something that makes us feel understood, and of course with our safe that we need to have. That's the only thing that we really care about. But don't worry, because on the next episodes we're going to show you more updates, not even though just international, of course, about our beautiful city here in San Miguel, as well our events, anything that you need to know, and of course anything that you probably will like to go and enjoy it or maybe participate. So stay tuned up tomorrow at 6 p.m. and I'll see you with more news.